Hey, Dr. Brother.
Hey, Ashley.
You just got out of college. It's your first spring training. It's your first, camp. It's your first whatever. What are you telling this kid going into it?
Well, the key is to have fun because otherwise it could be too much pressure. So there's often a tendency to put too much pressure on yourself as a top athlete. It could be as a business person, it could be anywhere in life, but the higher you go, the more the pressure is. And so you want to remember to enjoy the moments and enjoy the process as well and make it fun along the way.
Hey, Dr. Brother.
Hey, Ashley.
You have a college student who's torn between a six-figure job and going pro as an athlete. How do you help them navigate which one would be a better decision for them?
A six-figure job and a pro athlete. I mean, in terms of
they're a home run all around.
Yeah, I mean, I'm adventurous by nature, so I'm biased, and I'm upfront with my biases. Like, if it's creative and an adventure, it takes some courage. I'm gonna, when you're young, if you don't do it when you're young, when are you gonna do it? So you can always work in an office. Like, you have a window here as an athlete, especially as a top athlete.
Yes. That's good. Hey, Dr. Brett.
Hey, Ashley.
What's one of the most important attributes a coach needs to have in order to take their athletes from a bad season to a great season?
I mean, obviously, the nature of coaching is more all in than other professions in some ways. So obviously the all in piece is key. The caring piece, the motivation piece, flexibility, adaptability, creativity, resiliency. I mean, they need that as much as the players need it. So especially the flexibility and the ability to adjust things either in the moment, in the quarter, or as the game progresses. That's really important.
Hey, Dr. Brett.
Hey, Ashley.
What's one of the hardest parts about getting to the next level, going from the college to the professional level?
I mean, part of it is your enhanced focus and your intention. I mean, and really about your routines and your habits, meaning you got to get more and more and more on point and super, super determined, because it is like a pyramid. It's being, you are being funneled and weeded out. I mean, there's just more and more competition and there's less spots. So the intensity of the focus and determination needs to be through the roof, and your routines need to match that.
Hey, Dr. Brett.
Hey, Ashley.
You just got out of college. It's your first spring training. It's your first, camp. It's your first whatever. What are you telling this kid going into it?
Well, the key is to have fun because otherwise it could be too much pressure. So there's often a tendency to put too much pressure on yourself as a top athlete. It could be as a business person, it could be anywhere in life, but the higher you go, the more the pressure is. And so you want to remember to enjoy the moments and enjoy the process as well and make it fun along the way.
Hey, Dr. Brett.
Hey, Ashley.
You have a college athlete?
Yeah.
Everybody wants him. Top pick, Heisman winner, all Pro Bowl. Grades start slipping. He knows he's going to the pros. Grades just to crap. What are you going to tell him?
Well, you got to get your act together in every area. This is part of on point energy, right? And so we're getting on point, academically, because it will affect the rest of his life, because those are habits too. And so, if he's sloppy in one area, he's likely to be sloppy in another area, and that can go for her as well.
Hey, Dr. Brett.
Hey, Ashley.
What are mental game techniques you give to athletes to enhance their focus and concentration during games?
Yeah, so the meditation, the mindfulness, the visualization, the breath work, the positive self-talk, and what I call enhanced communication skills, the ability to handle things in the moment as often as possible. The more we do the fundamentals of the mental game here, the better we get in general. And then we're building this crazy foundation so we can default into more presence as opposed to what most people default into, more worry or more head.
Hey, Dr. Brett.
Hey, Ashley.
When an athlete on the pro level is hurt, when do they know when it's time to start exploring other careers?
Well, when it's usually it can be either a catastrophic injury like Bo Jackson, right? Something catastrophic, or it can be a series of injuries. And then, it's kind of like when you have a pet towards the end, they start to, you get warning signs. And so, when you have a series of injuries, 1, 2, 3, 4 years in a row, and you're just not healthy, then, that's a warning sign. It might be time to start exploring elsewhere.